Peace, everyone. This is ESAIA Mystic, and welcome to my channel. This Scorpio new moon has been bringing up a lot of energy for me. And if you guys know me, you know that I am a Scorpio. My sun sign is in Scorpio. My daughter's watching her show. And I don't know if it's too loud or not. Probably not. But you guys know, if you've been watching me, you know that I'm a sun sign Scorpio, and the main feelings that I've been having have been this just frustration, right? I've been feeling a little frustrated when I look and feel into what I've positioned myself in doing as far as my purpose. And that frustration has made me just want to give up. It's made me want to throw in the towel. It's made me want to just quit. It's made me want to, feel like I need to change what I'm doing. And I've been through, right? So I've been through my YouTube page. I went on my YouTube page. I just went through all of my videos and all of my content and everything that I have up. And I'm just feeling like, there's so much here, right? And with there being so much there, there's also been a lot of things that I've been doing around growing my purpose or my businesses or the things that I really feel passionate about. I've hired a business coach. I've taken multiple different, courses and programs on pursuing your passion and your purpose and really calling in this life, right, of being fully in that purpose. And one of the things that I realized that was so like the moment where I was like, oh my gosh. One of the things that I realized is that on a day-to-day level, on a day-to-day level, I'm always thinking about or coming up with these wonderful, great like ideas for what I want to bring into the world, what I want to make videos about, you know, what businesses that I have that I want to add to, or what new things that I want to create. There's always these new things being birthed inside of me. And I went through all of my videos and I realized something very pivotal, like very pivotal. And I realized I started my YouTube channel 4 years ago. I created my brand, ESAIA Mystic, about 4 years ago. This person, this me, ESAIA Mystic, started 4 years ago. And 4 years ago, I also went through an intense emotional situation that I never shared, not even once. You know, the journey of it, right? On my Instagram, on my YouTube, and that emotional experience was getting into a relationship that was, served to be very karmic, and getting pregnant with my daughter and having a child. Like, that's a very big thing to happen in a woman's life, in anyone's life, And I realized that I just ghosted that aspect of me, and I didn't give it much attention. I didn't give that vulnerable place that I was in any attention. And I kind of just wallowed in this place of like, this isn't what I wanted my life to be like. This isn't what I wanted. I kind of started wallowing in this place of, what is this? What is happening to me? Like, this isn't what, I didn't want to have to, do this, but within that time, I did do it. I did go through it, and I was learning so many things through that, but I didn't feel like that was a part of me I was ready to bring into what I was doing in my business, or bring into what I was doing in my lifestyle and my purpose. And normally people, are like, well, no, I don't want my personal life to be involved in my business. I don't want, all of these. And normally when people say that is because I realized for myself, it wasn't because I was trying to, be professional and not have my personal life mixed in with my business life, but it was because really and honestly and truthfully, I felt ashamed of these parts of myself, and I felt like they weren't worthy of being integrated into all that I am and all that I'm presenting myself as in on the online space. So I realized looking through my video, I'm like, I don't have any videos of me being pregnant. Like some of the videos that I was in earlier in my early videos, I was pregnant, but you just couldn't see my belly. All you saw was my fat face. There wasn't any times that I was really just being real and raw and open and vulnerable and allowing myself to sit with what I was feeling and let that be a part of my blossoming. Let that be a part of my business. Let that be a part of people being able to connect with me. And I'm like, I look through my YouTube and I'm like, wow, you know, I've had so many powerful, beautiful, great experiences um, with my daughter, and going through that experience of being in really not even just a toxic relationship, but learning about myself, getting to know me deeper, and being okay with letting the world know that I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Okay? I am 25 years old and I started my YouTube when I was 21. And there are people who start their YouTube channels, children, like even younger than that. But I just realized that I felt uncomfortable with admitting to myself that I don't know what in the world is happening. I don't know where this is going to go, where this is going to lead. But you know what? I feel 1,000% worthy and comfortable and okay with expressing that and sharing those parts of me and allowing those parts of me to just be a part of my purpose and to be a part of who I am. And so this is where I'm just like, my purpose isn't this grandiose goal that I'm getting to. My purpose is me and the flowering of me, the becoming of me, and every aspect and every part of me that comes up is beautiful. It's a beautiful experience. And even when I know what I'm talking about and I'm giving you guys these informational videos and these on these topics or doing research, that's something that I've always had a lot of pride about myself with, you know, being intelligent and being very intuitive and spiritual, and being able to merge the earthly aspect with the spiritual aspect, being grounded in that sense. I've always had a lot of pride in that. But what happened was I forgot that outside of that, I am also a beautiful being. Outside of my intelligence and what I've learned and what I have to share and what my mission or goal is in life, I am a person. I'm a person. I have a heart. I experience life just like every single one of you. And my frustrations around really opening up that door, I realized that was it. I was stopping myself from being and allowing myself to feel into every aspect of me. And it's not just privately, because I get on coaching calls and I work with people and I do work with people, and I notice that when you are engaging with people or you are publicly showing up a certain way and you're only presenting a certain aspect of yourself, when there's a huge elephant in your heart, right? Maybe the elephant's not in the room. Maybe the elephant's not, you know, outside of you. Maybe it's inside of you. This big thing that's going on in your life, that's going on with you, that you're just holding there, but you're not allowing yourself to be with that. Because you know what? That elephant in your heart, and I don't know what other way to describe it, you're ignoring it because feeling into it is scary. Because it's not something that you can figure out. It's not something that you can be right or wrong about. It's not something that is, you know, objective. Is that the right word? Objective? Whichever one means the feeling one. It's not something that you can figure out mentally. It's something that you just have to feel. And if you don't allow yourself to feel these parts of yourself through being in these parts of yourself, through actually embodying it and and expressing it through your throat chakra, like I was talking about yesterday, that was something that was blocked for me for a long time. I felt so afraid of opening up sincerely what was really going on with me, what I really thought, what I really felt, because in my experiences, right, and in my past in my upbringing, it was like nobody else could really see or understand or validate my my experiences. Nobody else could validate it. And so from that, you start to feel like, well, because I'm in this feeling space, because all of these things are coming up for me and I can't make sense of it, and nobody else seems to really value making sense of it, then I guess it's not valuable. And I guess this shouldn't be a part of my work. This shouldn't be a part of how I present myself publicly and even intimately. And that is that is the key. Like, that is the key. And so now for myself moving forward, I am committing 1000% to being who I am fully on my platform, and not feeling like I need to limit myself or put myself into this box, or, you know, do certain things, only certain things I can talk about, and only, no, I am a multifaceted and complex individual that deserves to be seen for all of who I am. And allowing yourself to be and feel all of who you are in every moment is really and truly what makes you magnetic. Is really and truly what allows you to be powerful and to grow and to perform at your best in life. Because when you never deal with those things, when you never deal with those emotions, it creates blocks. And these are these sexual energy blockages that I have been talking to you guys about in my last couple of videos. So I'm so grateful and appreciative that I was able to pull that out of myself and realize that for myself, and also how disallowing myself to feel was also disallowing my real and true desires to manifest for me, to come into my life, right? If I'm, you know, denying these fluctuations and these energies that are speaking to me, you know, and it through my heart, right? This is coming from my heart. This is how you know that the earth and the core of your existence is speaking to you, right? The Great Mother is speaking to you. And she's telling me specifically, like, this is how you feel, this is what you should do. This is your next step. And today I listened. Today I really listened. And I said, you know what? I've been having a lot of different thoughts and feelings come up and surface that have been telling me, you know what? This is what you should do. And you know what? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't sound like the logical thing to do. It's not what your business coach told you to do. It's not what that program told you to do. None of that is what that told you to do. But guess what? I'm speaking to you. Your heart is speaking to you, right? And your heart is just a reflection of this earth that we live on, this great spirit that we're living within. And she's speaking to us at all times. So I had to really just stop and sit with myself and say, you know what? I'm going to listen. And you know what? It doesn't make sense. And that's okay. And you know what? If doing things that don't make sense, but it feels like I am feeling and being more into who I truly am in doing it, then I'm going to do that. Because when you want your life to be filled and full of everything that you love and want for yourself, that means that you have to live by and honor every single aspect and part of yourself. So that's what I want. That's what I want. And now that I see the avenue to that, I'm gonna be a lot more freer. I'm freeing myself. I'm breaking the chain that I have put on ESAIA Mystic for the past 4 years. And it's really funny because the saying or quote that I came up with to do or start every single one of my videos, you know, it's peace, y'all. It's ESAIA Mystic. And I'm here to free your heart and soul. But I'm like sitting here like, I have been restricting and caging myself from making mistakes and not doing things right and, you know, possibly messing up because I want to be a mystic. But that's not freedom. That's not, you know, expansion, growth. Your heart doesn't feel full from, you know, playing how you think you should play it, or playing by the rules, or whatever the case may be. So I'm going to be a lot more freer on this channel. I'm going to be expressing myself a lot more. And I'm going to be offering, you know, a plethora of products, offerings, and whatever I feel called to create and put out there is going to be done. You know, because at this point, um, it's it's bigger than whatever I think that it's supposed to look like. Um, so this is the energy you guys are about to get from me, and I'm I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous, and it can borderline on the scared end of the spectrum, but that's because it's new to me and it's not something I've been used to doing. I've been used to teaching people, giving people information, researching things, and being pretty detached from my work and what I do. And it's not fulfilling. I'm not fulfilled. And when I look around at, you know, other influencers that I really admire, people who are doing their thing that I really love and respect, and they just give me so much life, they're letting themselves be free and express and create and be artistic and be who they are on their platforms. And I'm so ready to do that and allow that for myself. I'm so ready to say, you know what? I don't have to be in no niche or no specific, you know, whatever I think I need to do. I can paint a painting and sell paintings. I can make music and, you know, put my music on every streaming platform. I can have a podcast if I want to and do the podcast every other month or every week, however I want to do it. I can do that, you know? I can get on YouTube and I can talk with you guys every day if that's gonna bring healing and upliftment and joy into my being. And if I want to share my life and I want to share, you know, my daughter and what she goes through and what I go through and our journey and life experience, then I'm going to do that. Like, that is freedom. That is joy. That is happiness. That is allowing yourself to be free, to be abundant, to be everything that you know, are wanting to unlock these portals to. And when I tap into that feeling and I tap into that energy of freedom, which is honestly what the energy of ESAIA Mystic is all about, the soul number of the name that I chose is the number 5. Okay, that is the number of electricity. That's the number. How many fingers I'm holding up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we have 5 fingers on each hand, right? But it represents the portals of energy that is running through our veins. Our fingers aren't just fingers, you guys. Our fingers aren't just fingers. They're portals of electricity. Maybe portals isn't a good word, but they're channels. And this is how we channel our energy. You guys know, if you're energy healers, if you do Reiki or, you know, any type of energetic healing, you know what the hands are about, right? And the fingers, the 5 fingers, and your 5 toes. They're connectors and receptors. And this is what causes our energy to move and flow. And if ever, it gets blocked, it's because, either A, we're not communicating freely like Gemini does, because Gemini rules the hands and the fingers, or we're not connected to our spirit and we're not allowing ourselves to trust the universe and the divine, because our feet and our toes are ruled by Pisces. And your feet are my feet are always just the funniest looking things. They're so cute though. Well, my feet are cute. Got my toes done. So anyway, I just felt so called to share that with you guys, and I really want to connect deeper to my YouTube family and also Instagram, but not as much on Instagram, because honestly, guys, I feel like my Instagram page has been shadow banned or whatever. I don't know what's going on Instagram, but Instagram has really limited how much of people get to see my content. So I figure if I focus here on YouTube, then I will have, more energy flow into my Instagram naturally, because most of the people on my Instagram come from YouTube. So peace, J Boss. Good day to you as well. Thank you for hopping on and being a part of the conversation, or not conversation, being a part of this chit chat. So yeah, you guys, I am choosing to allow myself to feel and express no matter what it is, and listen to those feelings no matter if it makes sense or not, because I was very used to, when I was growing up, is my emotions and feelings not being validated, and feeling things that I felt were unfair or didn't make sense for me. And this is the case for a lot of beings that have come here to make a huge impact in this world. It's like this for many people who are, it either indigos, if you have the indigo aura, starseed, people who are just very close to the divine because of the hardships that they have had as a child, or as, growing up. These are usually the people that have the most abundance waiting for them once they align with the truth that when you let yourself feel, when you let yourself be, that's when everything starts to come in. You don't judge yourself. You don't feel like you're something's wrong with you because you're feeling a certain way. I know a lot of people who, you know, it seems like they make these weird, crazy decisions. Like, for example, um, when you have an opinion about something, when you have a feeling about something, whether you're right or wrong about it, a lot of people, when they don't allow themselves to really feel what's making them feel the way they feel about stuff, those feelings get displaced onto things that have nothing to do with that actual feeling that they have. You know, like I had a friend who had a real problem with people using the word judge or judgment, or people judging. And that was a real thing for her. did not even like hearing the word judgment or saying the word judgment. And I'm thinking to myself, like, you like, it's not a curse word, like it's just a term that has a definition that I feel like maybe for you in your life, people have judged you, and because of that, in ways that are not aligned and petty, you know, that have caused you to hold on to um feelings, and because you've never really allowed yourself to feel and those parts of yourself, and to be seen for those parts of yourself that you feel like you've been judged for, that you feel like people don't accept you for, you have this weird thing with the word judgment. And so whoever comes around you saying the word judgment, you have a problem with it. You get all weird, and and so that's when people start tripping, because there's feelings there that, allow yourself to sit with them. Allow yourself to be with what you're feeling. You know, I'm not going to judge you for that, for letting yourself be with it, be with them. Somebody else might, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. It's about you. It's about you being with all that you are and all that you feel, and knowing that those are parts of you that deserve to be seen and accepted and loved and understood by you first. And then everything else, everyone else will just, follow suit. So thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for hopping on and tuning into this live video. I'm playing with these live videos right now. Today I'm in portrait mode. Yesterday I was in landscape. The day before that I was on my laptop. I'm excited. I'm getting a new phone soon. I don't know which phone I want to get though. I'm like literally torn between the Samsung Flip. Well, what is it called? Oh my gosh. It's the Samsung Flip tablet thing. Um, and the newest iPhone. And I'm really torn because the Samsung phone, I haven't been with Androids in so long, but the Samsung phone is like, you flip it open and you look at it, and it's like a tablet, so you can do all your work on there. You can be creative. Aleva can like play her games on there if she wants to play games. I probably will just get her own tablet, but still, she likes to play on my phone sometimes. And then the iPhone, so I'm like, this is hard because I love iPhones. I really do. But that other one just looks so cool, and then the images and the pictures are so crisp. Because when I get on videos, you guys, I want my videos to be high definition so you can see all of this lusciousness, okay? All of this goodness. I want you to see every eyelash, every shine on my lip. um, yeah, I'm really like torn. So if you guys know, if you feel like if either of you have like the newest iPhone or um the Samsung Flip tablet phone, let me know like the pros and cons, the specs. But honestly, I just really want a phone that takes really high quality videos and pictures, and it has good functionality. And oh gosh, I really think I might end up getting the Flip though, because it just looks so fun. Looks so fun. So I don't know. I might leave Team iPhone in the past, and you can only iMessage me through maybe this iPhone if I keep it. I don't know. Decisions, but um, that is something that's coming that I'm really excited for and happy about. I'm also opening, well, actually, I've already opened back up my online e-commerce store, tobegreenco.com. And this store, you guys, and I'm gonna just tell my story about this store because it's such a powerful story. But I have literally, and this is another thing that I feel like I've been constricting myself a lot in, because so much of me is so passionate about health and wellness and being eco-friendly and using products that are good for you, good for your body, good for the environment. And I've been there's been a lot of energy with that. So now I am very happy to have the store back open. I'm going to go in there, make it all, the way I really want it to feel and be. But hopefully this is going to be the last time I relaunch this store, because now this store is going to really teach people about how to live in alignment and in congruence with their well-being. And this is really a store I wanted for, the betterment of people, because a lot of people are still very careless and ignorant when it comes to why it's important to use products that are holistic, use products that are eco-friendly. There's so many reasons why it's important. And a lot of you may even be looking at me and be like, well, you got on makeup, you have nails, like you not organic, like you not natural. Um, excuse me, okay? These nails, they're not acrylic, okay? Acrylic has, what's the name of that thing? Formaldehyde in it, right? So every time you use acrylic, you putting formaldehyde in your body, right? Because all of our body, everything about us consumes. So when you're putting acrylic on your nails, you putting formaldehyde in your body, right? The all of the makeup that I use is 100% natural and organic makeup, okay? And I don't use any kind of beauty products or anything like that that is bad for me. So even when it comes to beauty, because beauty is one of those industries where pretty much everything is toxic unless you intentionally purchase things that are eco-friendly, organic, and natural. So To Be Green Co. is and was birthed off of my desire to have just one place where people could come and get holistic, eco-friendly, and spiritual products, right? Whatever it may be. So that's another thing that I'm really excited about. And of course, I have a whole bunch of other things that I'm doing and I love to do. Um, and yep, so okay, I'm gonna get off of here now because I kind of just started enjoying hearing myself talk about my business, which I really am excited about. To Be Green Co. and just this new direction that I'm going in. And I feel like it's going to be really fulfilling, and it's just going to feel really good because I feel now that I'm going to put my heart and my soul into it. And it's not no longer just going to be something that I'm doing because this is something I should do. Or this is something that I said I was going to do. So, thank you guys again. I'm going to get out of here. Peace.